Live from Jersey and Florida, WGOB Network is on the air. Grills of Booze in the house. I'm Doug.
I am Frank.
I feel a little bit more alive right now, Frank, because we're recording at like 8 o'clock at night as opposed to 9 a.m., so it's good.
And I'm ready to go to sleep.
I know, I mean...
I've been up to like 6:30 in the morning with a fucking massive headache today.
Well, it's because you drink too much and you have a hangover. I woke up at like 8 in the morning to a text from you telling me how you felt, so...
Yeah. It was been a rough morning, to say the least.
Just see. What time did you text me?
Probably earlier than that, no?
It was early. I was like, oh, God, I hope he's not texting me to say he wants to record. 7:34 a.m.
See?
Tell me that your hangover was serious.
I had just got out of like a 45-minute shower. I was just sitting under the hot shower, like, hating my life.
Listen, there is something to be said. That is top tier. When I'm hungover, I feel like shit. I sit on the floor of my shower, which is funny because I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5", so like
in the knee position, you have your knees curled
literally,
up.
like my knees are sticking up straight because I don't really fit on the floor of my shower. But with hot water just blasting me in the face.
Holy shit! But it works though, man. It helps.
The face. It does. I love it.
And then you start with a quick Bloody Mary, about 7:45, and then you'll be all right.
I think after the hot shower, our paths to feeling better kind of diverge.
Well,
I usually go to like water, maybe a Coke. Soda. I don't ski. I'm not skiing the slopes. You know what I mean? Although that apparently helps too. I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not that diverse in my substances.
You know something about cocaine?
No, yo no sé. All right. Yo no sé.
What's going on,
good,
Frank?
man?
Anything?
I don't know. You tell me, man. Looks like it's funny because I keep seeing all these posts from Jersey. Everybody's like, oh, they're trying to take advantage of like the last day of the beach. I got like 4 months left of that.
4 months? Did your beach season ever end? You have all the months.
I swear to God, I used to, when I first came down here, like in the holidays, it was like, oh shit, yeah, we used to go to the beach like mid-November.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Doug, just come down. You don't have to worry about that shit ever.
So this is going to be exciting today, Frank.
Is it?
It is.
That means I should be worried.
Well, you were recently up here, as I don't know if you know that or not. You may remember you were recently here in New Jersey.
Yeah, I was sober for about 6 hours.
The amount of alcohol that we consumed when I was with you, let alone when you weren't with me. That's why I'm saying you may not remember, but you were in New Jersey. So I was able to give you some New Jersey beers for you to bring back home. Which is
yeah, I paid all $35 just to send it back home. All 4 beers. You
paid $35 for 4 beers. It's like we're ordering them again.
Yeah, it's all good. Same difference, right? It was worth it, hopefully. If not, I'm going to kill you.
We're going to find out together.
Can you imagine if
they suck?
Let me. They all suck, and I just put 30. I checked in my little ass luggage for these 4 fucking beers, and they're absolutely trash. Or they got fucked up on the way,
Or they got fucked up on the way. That's a reasonable concern. Have you looked at them? Like, are they fucked up in any way?
Oh,
like,
the can's fine.
Destroyed?
Oh. Yeah. No, I have a good suitcase. I spend money on that.
Oh, all right, good. Duffel bag.
Yeah.
So so we're going to talk about Autodidact Brewing today, or brewery. Autodidact Beer, I think, is actually what it's called. It's a new brewery by my job, so like right around the corner from my job, and I've never had a drop of their beer. So that's why I say it's going to be exciting for me.
You never had a what? You said
a drop of their beer. I've never had a drop of their beer.
Okay. So wait, you know the brewery's there, but you never been there and actually sat down and had one yet?
That is correct. The first time that I ever stepped foot into that brewery was to buy these beers that we're going to talk about today.
Wow.
And I was working, so. Oh, no. Actually, that's not true. I had left work. I was on my way to meet you, and I didn't have any time. So I ran in quick, grabbed the beers, because I had to run home and let the little booze hound out here, and then I met up with you. Anyway, Frank, let's dive into this, because I don't know anything about it. So, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm just going to do the canned thing we do every single time. If you're joining us for the first time, if you followed us from the Hopped Up Network, if you found us on Instagram, if I took your phone and subscribed to our podcast as well as our Instagram pages, which I know I did this past weekend, welcome, goddammit, welcome. We are Girls of Booze, and we have a little bit of structure we like to follow here, which is 4 beers, which used to be 1 from each of us, but now it's 2 from each of us, Frank. So that's good. Actually, it's 4 from me this time. Yeah. And then we put our heads together at the end to try to figure out what we thought was our favorite beer of the night. Literally the night this time. And ordinarily, so you tell me what you want to do here. So lately, we've kind of just been diving into the sacks here with reckless abandon without kind of any structure. Mm-hmm. This time, I know for sure that there's a Gose in here, right? So there's a sour in here. Mm-hmm. Do you want to just dive in still, or do you want to kind of? What do you want to do? How do you want to do it?
How about you cherry pick it in a fashion that it's not going to fuck us to taste the rest of the beer? Since you know what they are already. I haven't even looked at them.
Okay. So, unfortunately, we're probably not going to end with ones that we're going to like so much. So,
perfect.
Give me 1 sec. All right, Frank. So, here's what you're going to want to look for. The first one out of the little saccaroni here. It's called Long Shadows.
Long Shadows. Let's see.
Long Shadows from Autodidact, which is actually, oh, so speaking of Autodidact, I know everybody's like, what the fuck does Autodidact even mean? Because that's the first thing I thought. And thankfully, the brewery has it written on their wall, so that you know what it means. But it's very simple. It's a self-taught person is Autodidact. So Frank, when it comes to podcasting and editing and all that kind of stuff, we are autodidacts.
That's like my career.
Exactly.
Self-taught.
There you go.
Oh, they have a collaboration with Gose, huh?
How about I looked at this label like 3 times? I didn't even notice that. Yeah. So this is a.
Jesus Christ.
This is a collaboration with Ghost Dog Brewing. Autodidact, by the way.
Pay attention there, bro.
I know, right? Located on Route 10 in Morris Plains, New Jersey, if you're looking for it, if you're up in Morris County. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at their logo, which is like, I'm sure that logo has some sort of meaning, right? There.
Yeah, seems like a cult
that I didn't
logo.
notice the Ghost Talk. So a little collabo between Ghost Talk and... Is it collab or collabo? What's the cool way to say that? What's the hip way to say that?
Collab.
Fine, Frank. A little collab from Ghost Talk and Autodidact. So this is I don't know what this is. It's a pre-Prohibition lager with sage.
Didn't Hackensack do a pre-Prohibition beer as well? I'm almost positive. Yeah, I believe
it sounds right, actually. That sounds right.
Pre-Prohibition.
4.9% alcohol by volume in the 12-ounce can, so the smaller can.
So we starting light.
Autodidactbeer.com. Again, 1745 Route 10, Suite 6 in Morris Plains, New Jersey. Please recycle this can. That's really all it says. So, I mean, there's nothing else really to talk about. Pre-Prohibition style lager, I'm embarrassed to say I don't know what that is.
We'd have to.
I don't know if it has some sort of do with like recipes before Prohibition or something.
Or the brewing process, maybe.
Maybe.
Smells like a Marzen. Oh, that shit is light.
Well, 4.9% alcohol by volume, Franco.
It looks like
this is going to be
champagne.
This is a frat party beer.
Yeah.
Dude, super clear.
Super like champagne-y.
Super clear, light, like a light tint, a light yellow tint to it.
Yeah.
Looks like a urine sample, kind of.
Yeah, it's a good call. A little
foamy white head.
Apple cider-ish.
Foamy white head dissipated right away. Like a finger, half a finger. Apple cider is a good call. Not apple cider. Yeah. Apple juice.
Apple juice. Okay, maybe. You see this nifty new glass good? I brought? It survived the flight. Look at that.
Yeah, good job. I'm proud of you, Frank.
It made it, baby.
The latest in GoB glassware. Available at my house. Just let me know you want one.
This smells like camel piss, bro.
Dude, it smells like a frat beer.
Yeah, no shit.
It smells like we've had kegs of this at parties that I've thrown.
It smells like a past blue ribbon.
Yeah, a little bit. So, Frank, while we're talking, I looked up what I had to know, because you know how I am. So what is a pre-Prohibition lager? It's a clean, refreshing, bitter, pale lager. It often showcases a grainy sweetness that comes from corn. I was just going to say, this has got to be like a Bud Light made with corn, right?
Yeah.
High bitterness level is what differentiates this style from modern, mass-produced pale ale lagers. Or pale lagers, excuse me, not pale ale lagers, pale lagers.
Yeah, it smells like one of those, like a cheap.
This is a party beer, but it's going to be a more bitter party beer.
Very malty, no?
Yeah. All right. It's pretty much as expected. Doesn't taste like much of anything. Malty.
No. Grassy.
Grassy. A little bit sweet.
Yeah, a little sweetness to it. Malty shit. Not a bad lager, though, right?
No, it's definitely drinkable.
Not much bitterness in there either, honestly.
Yeah,
it
is
it's
weird for
shit, though. It's 4%, right? Like,
yeah, and for as much as they're talking about bitterness, it's really not bitter.
No.
You know, beers like this exist though. Like people are like, fuck you, craft beer. I don't like craft beer. Have you had this though? Because like, you know what I mean? This tastes like every beer you're drinking.
Yeah, literally. It is a little how can I say earthy. Like very earthy, mulchy. Who knows? Like like you run it through like a planter and filter it out. Put hops in it.
I don't want to speak too far into the future here, Frank, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a trend with these beers. What? Why did your whole face just drop?
What the fuck, dude? Did you even look at what you purchased?
There was only 4 available. There was only 4 available. We do 4, Frank. I bought the 4 they had. No, what I mean is, like, I know the other 3 beers that are in here, and I think that earthiness and, like, barnyard-y, farmhousey type of things are going to be kind of common as we go here.
Perfect. That makes sense.
You ever have something where, like, something loud bangs around you, so you know something fell, but you don't see anything that's out of place? Did that ever happen to you? Because it just happened to me.
No. Are you okay, bro?
I don't know. Something fell somewhere.
Are you okay?
I think so. I hope so.
Oof. It's getting a little weird now. I don't know. It's a little rough. No?
Maybe sitting with my hand wrapped around the glass right where the beer is might not be the best move.
Maybe not.
Artificially heating it up.
Yeah, I think you should probably just set it down, you know?
And then what?
All right, bud?
And then what?
And then not drink anymore.
Not drink? All right, well.
Yeah, enjoy.
So this has been the show?
Yeah, this was a good start, Doug. I think at least it's light, you know?
At least it's that.
Do you get sage?
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that. I don't even know what sage is. I mean, I know what it is, but what does it taste like?
I know what it smells like, but I don't know what... I couldn't imagine what it would taste like. It doesn't smell like it.
If I put sage under your nose right now, you would know what it is?
If I smelled it, yeah.
All right, you're better than me.
Yeah, the only reason why is because I started using it supposedly because it works against mosquitoes, but I don't think anything works against mosquitoes.
Yeah, you're in Florida. The mosquitoes will take your fucking house from you if they want.
Bro, they fucking laugh at you. Like, it's funny. Nina went to my son's soccer practice the other day, and she sprayed everywhere. And I guess she missed like this one little spot on her back, and that's exactly where they bit her.
Yeah, of course.
They're like, "Oh, we got you,
like,
bitch.
Well, you bitch.
You're gonna learn today."
Yeah. Welcome to Florida, motherfucker. Yeah, you know, that is a problem with Florida and me. I hate bugs. And you guys don't have any winter to kill bugs. So they just live and get bigger.
No, they die.
Yeah, they die if you kill them. They don't die naturally.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, I'm going to have to get one of those big, like, fence cages, you know?
The lanai?
A pool with a... No, not a lanai.
Lanai.
Is that what it's called? Like a screen-in porch?
I mean, I don't know if that's the... I know that everybody... When people say I have a lanai, it's the screened-in porch with, like, the pool.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
My uncle has it. My uncle has one in Southwest Florida. It's like... And there's something to be said for that. It's such an enjoyable thing to, like... You can just be chilling out on the back deck and, like, nothing's getting to you. I mean, little things get in every now and again, through doors or whatever, but for the most part, like, you can just see things flying around and you're like, ah!
Fuck you.
And they have a lot of, like, what do they call those little lizards down there? Enolas? No.
Iguanas?
No, you fuck. No, what are they called? Like, enolas? Is that a thing?
The geckos?
I don't know what the word is. I don't know. They're like these little lizards.
Yeah, they're little geckos.
They're not geckos, though, I don't think. They're called something else. They're called something else.
Okay, whatever.
I'm sick of going to my phone to look up everything we talk about.
So don't look it up.
I'm not going to.
You mean
we're just going to call them
geckos.
Southwestern lizards.
Okay, fine.
Eastern, wherever the fuck. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you can see them. They climb all over the cage and stuff, but they don't get it. Occasionally they get inside.
It's the geckos you're talking about, you dick.
No, they're not geckos.
Yeah, don't look it up. I know you're about to.
No, I was going to.
You're not gonna let it go. It's okay.
I was actually going to break into a whole skit, like a comedy skit that I don't think you know, so it was going to just be bland and not going anywhere.
Yeah, because you're old, so it was going to be like from the 70s.
We're not that far apart in age, dickhead. But you know who the kids in the hall are?
No.
Okay, good enough. All right.
Yeah. So don't worry. Don't bother.
All right. Good enough.
I will say it doesn't get better as you keep drinking it.
That's fair. I will say this doesn't get much better as you drink it.
No.
This is a drink cold beer.
Yeah.
You know what it does get as it warms up is more bitter, though. That does happen.
Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a little more bitter.
The bitterness is there. So you can see in live action what happens that like when beers warm up, the flavors change.
You know, I don't think that ever happened with me with like a Corona. It always tastes the same.
Because it tastes like skunk piss to begin with. So what's it going to do? Taste worse?
No.
You know,
It's
Corona's
smoother.
Corona's, it's funny that they're like the beer of like the islands and things like that because they're in a clear bottle, meaning they're going to skunk in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
When those UV lights come blasting through that clear bottle.
Such a snob.
Not a snob. I drink them, but
He's like, it's true.
I'd rather have a nice brown bottled beer.
Brown bottled beer. Like a
nice
pumpkin ale.
Balashi from Aruba. Oh, no, you know what? Balashi's in green bottles, now that I think about it, which is better than clear. But anyway.
Knock it back.
I mean, what else are you going to do? That's a knockback beer.
I agree.
It's like a beer pong beer or a, what's the game with the cards? It's Kings. It's like a Kings beer.
Kings
Cup,
Ugh.
Kings, whatever the fuck.
But that's not good though. Those won't just sit on the table for a while.
That's a good call. Actually, that's not a good idea.
Nope.
All right, you want
What
to
do
go
you
first?
think about that one, Doug? Huh?
I mean, it's mediocre. It's not good, not bad. So a 3, I guess. I'll give it a 3.
That's exactly where I was heading with this. This is like middle of the road. You can know it's a beer, and it's a very average beer. But I mean, if it was nice and cold, I think I would smack him back. If I didn't sit there and talk about it, probably would knock it back much faster.
Yeah, if you were just cracking
easier.
these and you're outside wherever just drinking, you'd probably drink them quicker. 12 ounces, you can blast through this thing pretty quick and have it be cold the whole time. Yeah, it's different when it's sitting in front of a studio light and you got two idiots just babbling on about, the taste of the beer for 20 minutes. Then it's a little bit of a different experience.
I agree.
All right.
Ooh, that burp didn't taste too good either.
Not looking forward to that because I have a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese currently swimming around in my stomach. I haven't had that in forever, and I'm like, I'm going to have that today. And then it's like, hey, let's record. Mix. Like, oh, boy.
That's a good mix, Doug. Oh.
So, Frank, here's the thing.
How bad are they, Doug?
No, it's just the next two. So the last one we should do is probably the Gose, right? Because that's going to be the sour one, the whole thing.
It's going to fuck up our whole palate.
So there's an IPA in here, which unfortunately we should probably do now.
Yeah.
Because the other one is like not a sour, but it's like a... Actually, you know what? Let's do that one now. Let's just get that one out of the way. Frank, the next one here, make sure you grab the wash. We want wash.
Okay.
Wash. What's that?
Got it.
Wash, Frank, is a Grisette.
What the fuck is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Grisette is like a... it's like a... I think it's Belgium or French.
It sounds like a soap.
I think you're thinking of Tide. Does it? Grisette sounds like a soap?
I don't know. It just sounds like a goddamn detergent. Grisette softens your clothes from...
Do you know...
keeping them fluffy.
This, again, is another low ABV beer, so it's 4.5% alcohol by volume.
Do they only make, like, grass water beer?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Shit.
This is going to be like... You know what a Saison is, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like a farmhousey... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like seeds and farmhouse and horse
Never
shit.
had one.
No, I know, but I'm trying to help. I mean, how many saisons would you say you've had in your life? I've probably had like 10, maybe, if that.
I probably had more than 10.
If only I had an app that could tell me. An app that you don't use. Anyway, so that's what this is. It's kind of like a saison. It's like a low ABV saison, farmhousey kind of thing. So this should be very horse fur tasting.
Horse fur?
Yeah, I don't know.
Be like,
I just say things, Frank,
This was filtered through a horse's hoof.
Better than yeah, no, never mind.
It looks exactly the same.
Yeah, color, but it's cloudy. This one's a little cloudy.
Mine's not.
What?
Oh, you got some fucked up beer. First of all, you better pour more beer in that, you piece of shit.
Let me ask you a question.
At least half the can.
Speaking of it is half the can. Speaking of first of alls, did you roll this shit around, Frank, and make sure you get everything in there?
Did I have to stir? You didn't tell me I had to stir it around. Let me see if that makes a difference.
I didn't know. I'm just asking now.
No. Mine doesn't look like that.
You got the wash, right? Yeah, yours is much more clear than mine. Why is that?
Well, let's just say I have a better fridge than you.
Let's not say that because these are ice cold, buddy.
I don't know why, if it's just the lighting in the house, but it looks like you have like a neon yellow beer compared to mine.
Could be the lighting.
Yeah. Mine is a little bit cloudy, but it's not like the way yours looks on the camera.
Mine is definitely more cloudy, yeah. Whitehead that dissipated almost immediately.
2 for 2.
Lacing
my God.
Lacing is good. Oh, yes.
What is that?
Oh, yes.
I don't even know how to explain that. That's like,
I smell a little bit of lemon.
You know what it smells like, too? A little bit like Tabasco.
Tobacco? Yeah, it smells like tobacco.
Tabasco.
Yeah, I heard Tabasco.
A little spicy smelling.
Yeah, it smells a little spicy. It smells a little tiny citrusy. It smells like the outdoors, though. Like,
yeah, very grassy.
Fresh cut grass, hay.
Smells like Southern Jersey.
Like the slop that pigs eat. Southern Jersey. That's a good call. It smells like Southern Jersey. Like if you're traveling down the turnpike and your windows are open. Jesus
Christ.
And actually, it smells like something else.
It does smell a little bit like lime too, no?
Oh, you know what it smells like? I was at what's the name of the place in New York? Fuck. It's like a farm. Huh?
Oh. Laced?
No, there's like a farmhouse brewery in New York that I was at recently, and it smells like that to me.
Yeah, that is weird. Damn it, Doug. This is not starting great. I'll tell you that much.
Well, aren't you glad we didn't jump right into the IPA then? So now we have something to look forward to.
It's a good thing that I have a bunch of other half beers still sitting around here, you know? Oh, that's actually not bad, though.
It really isn't bad.
It's actually smoother than the last one. Nothing crazy, but very refreshing. A little zesty, a little earthy. Not as malty as the last one. I actually like this one better.
Yeah, it's a lot easier drinking than the last one.
For sure.
Definitely not bitter.
Get a little clovey taste in there.
That's the fucking flavor that's in there. Yeah, there's like a clove something in there. I was gonna say in the back of my throat. There's like that kind of thing. It lingers around a little bit.
Yeah,
which I'm not sure if I love.
It's like when you make a tea when you're sick. It's just sitting there, kind of like, you know,
what's
a little chamomile-y.
And I was a little under the weather last week, so maybe that's why it's bothering me.
I like this one.
I feel like it's gonna make me sneeze. I'm having a problem right now.
Yours, it's gonna cleanse your cold from you, or bring one out.
Maybe.
I'm actually a little bit sick, under the weather, so if I sound raspy, sorry.
I'm over it. Other than a cough, I can't get rid of this cough that I have.
You know what? Jackson's been the same way, man. He's been like almost 2 weeks with a cough. So we went to the doctors, and they were like, "Oh, test him for cold." I was like, "That shit doesn't exist anymore."
Yeah,
then we tested him. We tested him, and he wasn't.
He had COVID.
He did not.
Yeah, I went to. I'm not a doctor person, but I went because I was like, this is just lasting too long. Like, it's not going away. So, of course, they tested me for strep. They tested me for COVID. They tested me for something else. Took my temperature rectally. It was very bizarre. No.
Whoa.
But they were like, listen, you have some sort of something, so here's a Z-Pack and some cough medicine, and have a good day. All right, thanks.
Yeah. They're like, it's viral. That's the whole thing now. Everybody's like, oh, something viral. Just take this. Some antibiotics.
Oh, bacterial, right? Isn't bacterial the one that responds to, I don't know, whichever.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares? People get sick every day, B. Every day. It's still holding up good, man. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I like this one better than the first one.
Fuck yeah. Thank God there's an IPA after this, right? Hopefully it's good. Imagine an IPA that tastes just like this.
Well, that's why I said that there might be a theme here, that the IPAs, it might be like one of those IPAs that are like real like grassy, you know?
Well, I have to say that every one of their labels so far has been like some earthy looking, natural wildlife looking thing on the background.
Right, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So there's obviously like a theme, you know?
What was that that brewery went up to that had that like amazing bee project or something like that? They had like a lot of earth. Was it like Bee Project? Where they had like the
that's the place I was talking about in New York, right? Plan B Farm.
Plan B.
That's the place I was just talking about before when I said that it smelled like
Got
there.
you. See,
I went up there to buy their pepper beer.
That beer was amazing. I'll have that shit all day. By the way, I still have that stout that you didn't want to drink with us when we went to Tampa that I'm going to hold till you get here. It'll be waiting for you when you come next month, buddy.
Well, I can beat you. I have a stout in my fridge that I think either you or your wife flew up with and gave to me, and I have not opened, and it's got to be well over a year old from Angry Chair.
Oh, so it's got to be even better.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. Well, actually, then they're both Angry Chair beers. That would be a good little video.
I'm not going to fly back down to New York, to Florida.
No, I think you should. I think you should bring it down.
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, come on.
It's been so long that they probably have whatever this is available for sale again.
Oh, well, you know, don't they say the older the better?
I don't think that's what they say. I think they say the
older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
That's not what it is. And I was going to say what it is, and I was like, you know what? I can't do that. Literally, every time I take a sip of this beer, it makes my nose itch, though. It's freaking me out.
It's a Zyrtec pack. Pour it into a beer. It's still holding up. It actually tastes exactly the same every sip, even as it's warming up.
Yeah, it's not changing.
I think that's a solid fucking beer, though.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. This is I would get this one again.
Yeah. I can knock this one back easier than the last one. But, you know, pre-Prohibition beers, they sucked back then. You know, they didn't know shit about brewing, so...
Yeah, maybe you should make
I can imagine that's why they did that. Post-Prohibition is Prohibition is better. For a Grisette. My first Grisette.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one before. So... This is an exciting time show. Exciting. Oof. Wow. An exciting show for an exciting show here, Frank.
Yeah, you're falling apart, buddy.
A brewery I've never had, beers I've never had, and a style I've never had.
Crazy. And both under 5%.
Yeah, I know. They're both mixing extraordinarily well with Kraft macaroni and cheese, by the way.
Oh, you're going to be shitting like a champ.
I feel bloated and disgusting now.
Well, I can't say I ate any better. I made some fucking burgers on the grill, so. And those were bacon cheddar burgers from, what's the name of that company? The box that always, they're fucking amazing.
Take your time.
It'll come to me later. I'll just scream it out of nowhere like a guy with Tourette's. Oh, fuck. Look at that. Get it, Doug. I'm giving this a solid 3.5, man. This is actually a very refreshing beer, easy to drink down. It's nothing crazy, but it's like a slightly higher grade Budweiser. How's that?
That's hurtful to even say. It's far better than that. I can see that for the last one. This one,
there's some similar qualities though. It's in there.
there's no similar qualities, unless they brew this with corn, which I don't know. Are these corn? Oh, no, those are. What is that? Hay? It's like hay.
Bubba burgers. That's what they were. See, I told you to fucking come
Bubble
out.
butt.
Bubba burgers.
3.5 also. I don't really have much to say.
Why you trying to be like me, son?
Because that feels like the right score here. It's better than the last one. It's very
middle of the
drinkable.
road.
I would have it again. So, good
This
flavors.
is definitely like a barbecue beer. This one more so than the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Good Grisette style beer.
Yeah.
I say
Like
after having my first time.
like we know what it should taste like.
Exactly.
It tastes like it should.
It tastes just like it smells. Delicious.
Delicious.
All right, Frank, this is going to be easy. Find the IPA. It's going to be the tall one.
Yeah, no shit.
It's called Glint.
Another
Glint
earthy
IPA.
looking background.
Yeah, very green, like mossy background.
Yeah.
IPA, 6.6% alcohol by volume in a 16-ounce can. They describe it as a hazy New England single IPA. Hazy New England IPA with a focus on El Dorado hops, dripping with notes of sweet pineapples and orange marmalade. You know how I feel about pineapple.
Is it pineapple? Pineapple-y?
Pineapple. Sweet
Let's see.
pineapple. Is there any other kind? Is there like a fucking sour pineapple?
Yes. You never had like a shitty pineapple before?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Ooh, that smells good.
As soon as I cracked it, that like hop smell hit me right in the face.
Why does it look like grapefruit? Oh, I poured this like an animal.
Why? Because you say that about every beer.
Look at that.
There you go, fans. The world's worst pour.
I got about a fistful of head.
A normal pour, you get 2 fingers of whitehead.
That is
Slightly
nice
off
and
whitehead.
cloudy.
Yep,
Nice
cloudy.
and cloudy.
Like a cloudy lemonade color. It does show up a little darker on my screen for some reason. I wonder why that is.
This head sticks around on like the last two.
Yeah, this head is not going anywhere. The best kind of head. Or is that the worst kind of head?
I can't tell there's any lace because it's just sitting at the top of my glass right now.
Yeah, it's because you poured like
maybe
an
you can,
absolute freak show. This is really thick soap suddy head.
Yeah, it's so soapsuddy. Frothy as hell.
Oh, man. I dipped my finger in there and put that in my mouth, and it tastes just like licking my underarms.
Jesus. It is funky. A little earthiness to it. It smells like a double, no? It smells boozy.
It smells green. Like it smells fresh, like brand new.
Yeah. It smells good.
Man, that smells pungent, though.
Yeah. Citrusy. The El Dorado's pretty strong hop, though. Always has been.
These things are crazy.
No shit. Bro, my shit's not even moving. It's still sitting there.
You got a layer of, what do they call that shit? On like
Schmagma?
baked Alaskas and stuff. Oh, my God. Dude, we can't do this at night. I can't think. Meringue. Looks like meringue.
I can't win with you, buddy.
I'm joking, Frank. Man.
That is funky, dude. I want to dive into this one.
All right, fuck it. Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's divine.
That is something else
Oof.
right there.
Little pineapple, little citrusy,
Yep.
little hint of lime.
Yep. Yeah, at the very end, there's like a little bit of lime. It's very sweet,
Yeah,
very hoppy.
sweet. Fuck, that's actually a very good balance.
A little bit of bitterness, nothing crazy.
Yeah. Surprised there's like no breadiness in this. Citrus is coming out a little bit more. But you still have like that real like constant like sweet undertone on it there. It's really good.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a solid fucking beer.
Any bitterness that is there disappears almost immediately because it's so sweet. But I shouldn't say so sweet. It's not like overpoweringly sweet.
Yeah,
But
it's not like
it's sweet.
smoothie, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's sweet for like an IPA.
right.
Very treehousey.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
It is a little, it is treehousey.
You know, the worst part of it is that we're doing a Gose after this.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Doug. You know how to pick them.
They always say you should finish with sours, though, right? Because it can fuck your taste buds up for the other beers.
Yeah.
So who knows, Frank? If we'd done this in the other order, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed this beer as much.
That's a good point.
I don't know how good of a point it is, but I'm trying. That is a beer I would have again and again and again.
Fuck yeah. Do they have do you recall if you probably didn't have time to look, but do they have like a staple beer? Is this one of them? I can see this being like a staple IPA in their lineup.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that they had canned this the day I was there, but I don't know if this is like an IPA that they do all the time. I don't know anything about them. Literally, I don't know anything about them.
I was gonna say, how long ago did they open up?
I think it's been a year.
Oh shit!
It may be less than that.
And you just found out about them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Because coincidentally, there was another brewery that opened up by my job like a few months ago. And just in the process of like, hey, what was the name of that place? I was searching, the new brewery in Morris County, and then this name popped up too. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I've never even heard of that.
Interesting. So. It's kind of crazy. Or like Jersey right now is like a fucking brewery playground. There's so many popping up everywhere.
Excuse me, which is strange based on the legislation problems that they're having. So it's it seems like a weird time to start popping up a bunch of breweries. They're
like, fuck it. Did he? Was it like a good hangout spot, or was it just like a small little hole in the wall type place?
No, it seems like a cool little spot. It reminds me of what does it remind me of? I'm trying to think of places that you and I have been together. Like you walk in. Tell me if I'm keeping you up, Frank.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what happens when you start drinking at 8 a.m.
I woke up at 6:30, so.
You walk in, there's like a glass wall which has all the brewing, all the whole brewery set up behind it. Mm-hmm. And there's so the glass wall is here, and then along this wall is tables that people are sitting at, and chairs and stuff. And then you come up to the actual bar area, which is like an L. There's some seats there. Super cool vibe in there. It seemed this was middle of the afternoon on a weekday, so there was definitely people in there, but it wasn't jam packed in there.
Gotcha.
Super friendly staff. Everyone was inviting.
They have outdoor seating and shit, or no?
So I went in the back door, and it looked like they had a couple of seats out there, but I don't know if they have a fully dedicated setup because I didn't go out the front, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
It's in a strip mall though, so it's tough, Kind of like Magnify, right? So Magnify, they don't really have an outdoor setup. They put stuff in the parking lot, I guess, but based on where they're located, you can't do a full outdoor seating area.
I'm surprised they haven't outgrown that place.
Magnify?
Yeah,
I think they have actually. I don't know if they're no. I don't know if they're moving, but I think that they have gotten a little bit too big for that place.
Gotcha. I will say, though, this is a very solid offering from them.
Well, this is a very, very good IPA.
And my foam is finally dissipating.
Yeah, you drank it all.
Well, that's true. It's still fucking good.
Yeah, as we approach the bottom here, and we've been babbling away, it is still good.
What do you think, Doug?
That's a repeat performance. I would definitely have that multiple times. I'm going to go...
I agree.
I'm going to go pretty high here, I think. I'm going to go 4.25, I think. I was going to say 4.5, that seems too much. So 4.25.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say 4.5. I was going to go 4.25. It's definitely above average. Very good beer. Very good tasting. A little bitterness coming in at the end there.
At the very end.
But still has a good amount of sweetness to it. So it didn't go down bad, but a solid offering for sure. My favorite so far.
Yeah, definitely. The right amount of sweetness, just a little bit of bitterness, good hoppiness.
And I'm feeling, given that we know it's a Gose coming up, I think it's a pretty solid offering for beer of the night. So unless this Gose is fucking slamming out the park,
there's been some good Goses. There's been some good Goses.
Never had before.
All right, Frank, so last one out of the sack here. This should be easy for you. It's called Burn Out the Limelight.
It's more like burn out the taste buds, right?
Burn Out the Limelight is a Gose with lime, coriander, and black lava sea salt.
What the fuck is that?
Our lightest beer of the night at 4% alcohol by volume in the 12-ounce can.
It got better, Doug.
Very nice.
It's like
I really like the picture on this one, actually. That'd be like a nice background.
Good horizon.
Yeah, it'd be a nice background to something.
It looks like Aruba. If I had to guess.
Why you gotta... Don't do that to me, all right?
You're going to associate Aruba with a shitty beer.
I love Aruba. I miss Aruba. I haven't been in too long.
So what do you think, Doug? Do you think this one's going to be knock us out the park, or?
I think it's going to be standard, like a standard Gose.
Yeah, it's probably, especially, this is 4%. I doubt it's going to be much of anything. Let's see. Another light beer.
Yeah, they're pretty consistent in the look of the beers.
Yeah.
This one's clear again. This one looks like the first one, actually.
Now, do you think that the brewery's going to go back to shit like this, where like no longer like hazy beers? It's just these people.
No, I think who knows? I think breweries are going to go to like seltzers and all kinds of other shit. Actually,
disgusting. This one is like pretty close to the first one. Very light, about a finger of head.
Yep.
Nice lacing. Tight bubbles. That bad?
Bro, it smells like a bowl of Tricks.
Holy shit.
Or a bowl of Fruit Loops or something.
It's like vinegar, though. Vinegar and lime.
Dude, all I smell is like a bowl of Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops? You're out of your fucking mind.
Am I fucked up?
Yeah, you are.
You don't smell like Tricks?
You know what it smells like? That fake lime shit, the real lemon stuff you get in the squeeze bottles?
Yeah? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I smell some lime, but I'm telling you, I smell like a fruity cereal.
No way, dude. That's like literally, I can't get past the zesty smell of it.
Dude, it's driving me crazy. You don't get that at all, huh?
Fruit Loops? No.
Like the milk after you eat the bowl of cereal of either Tricks or Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles or something like that.
You're fucking out of your mind, buddy. I can't believe you're even comparing it to that.
I don't
love
know
Fruit Loops.
I don't know what's going on in my body to make that smell occur.
It like you took the first whiff and it fucked up all your senses.
Yeah, maybe.
No way, dude. That's zesty as fuck. I can't get past
I mean, listen, it's zesty. It's definitely lime. But it smells like artificial like fruit cereal to me for some reason.
You get any coriander in there? Huh?
I don't know what coriander smells like.
Does it smell like black lava salt?
Yeah, I was going to say that, actually. No, that'll be taste. You'll taste the saltiness, I'm sure. Yep.
Lime water.
Salty lime water.
Yep. It tastes like a beach in Aruba.
It tastes like you sucked on a lime that fell out of your balashi on the beach in Aruba.
Dude, that shit just sucked up my whole mouth. Hold on. Give me a second.
Holy cow.
Holy fuck. Damn.
Can I tell you, I don't hate it, though? For some reason.
No, it's not bad. You know what? Hear me out. This with Bloody Mary mix.
Oh, huh?
Bloody Mary mix in this.
Maybe. My eyes are watering. Oh, fuck. Holy Christ in heaven. Yeah, that might be all right with Bloody Mary mix.
Fuck yeah. It tastes like a Corona with like a shitload of lime and salt.
It tastes like lime.
No, you know
salt.
what it tastes like? I'm gonna tell you something right now, and you're probably not gonna know this because you don't drink this. But
have you ever had a?
No, shut up, bitch.
What's the drink you used to ask me about every fucking time?
I don't remember.
Malta. You ever had a Malta? Shit tastes like Malta. You ever had a Malta?
It tastes like a saltier, more limey land shark. Have you ever had a land shark?
Yeah, like twice, though, in my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's been a number of years. And I think it was at a Jimmy Buffett bar both times. Actually, the one time I was at the Land Shark bar in Atlantic City. So, beyond that...
There's a Land Shark bar over there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
On the boardwalk.
I will say, it's getting easier to drink now, so it's not like sucking up all the moisture out of my mouth.
Your body's become accustomed to it?
It's pretty refreshing. I'm not going to lie.
You can't tell me you don't smell any kind of cereal.
None. You're out of your fucking mind. Especially Fruit Loops. Fuck you. You're not going to disrespect Fruit Loops like that.
I said or Trix.
Or Trix?
Trix are for kids, Frank.
Trix. I don't think I ever had Trix.
Well, Trix with the X are for kids. The other Trix are for grown men. What?
I don't get it.
I don't know. Tricks, like trick ass hoe, hoe ass trick, bitch ass trick.
Oh.
What's the Dave Chappelle? Mark ass buses, Mark ass tricks, trick ass, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
It's funny you say that. Just because he said that, I was thinking of a skit that you always say all the time with Bernie Mac. He's like, "Fuck them kids." Fuck them kids.
What is it? Fuck no kids.
Fuck.
Give a fuck how dumb your children are.
Hey man, there's a little sweetness to it too there. Believe it or not.
That's the cereal milk that you're tasting.
You're not gonna let that one go. It's not there, Doug. Whatever you have, you probably want some of it.
It's a dessert. I haven't had a bowl of like that kind of cereal in forever. The only bowl of cereal I eat now is like shredded wheat because I'm like, oh, it's kind of healthy.
Oh, you're so health conscious. Look at you.
Yeah, I wish. It comes in waves. I go for like a month and I eat like the healthiest person you've ever met. And then for a month I eat like a man that's on death row every single night with his last meal.
You like White Castle, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, and Quick Check.
No, White Castle. Same day. No, White Castle. Stop it. I have some. I have some. I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's a line I won't cross.
I don't think I've had White Castle since the last time we were recording in your house.
I haven't either. The last time I had it was with you here.
Matter of fact, I haven't even seen a White Castle since I've been down here, which is.
I don't think do they have them down there? Or do you guys have do you guys have Crystal Burger down there?
I've never seen that. Where's that?
Some parts of Florida. I know like some parts of Florida have Crystal Burger for sure. Maybe up towards like the Jacksonville area.
Is that like a White Manna type place?
It's like a White Castle, but it's like mustard instead of ketchup. Where everything else is pretty much the same.
Gotcha.
Equally makes me feel equally awful after I eat them.
You know what we have here at Walmart's that are actually pretty good? It's called Hardee's.
Yeah, Hardee's. I grew up on Hardee's.
My bad, player. I didn't know. Southern boy.
When I was a little kid, Hardee's had a promotion. With like whatever their version of whatever Happy Meals. They weren't Happy Meals, but it was like their breakfast thing, and I think it was a cinnamon roll you could get. And with each one, you could get one of the California raisins, which was a very big thing when I was a little kid. So I used to go every Sunday with my mommy, and we'd go to Hardee's so I could collect the California raisin action figures.
Aw.
Thank you.
Mommy,
Mom,
please cut me some buggers. Did he speak with like an English accent back then or no?
Mama, come to me, please. Get me a cinnamon roll. I can't speak with an English accent now.
That
just came out like Australian or something. I don't know what just happened.
Crikey. Speaking of Australian, I don't know why this came to mind, but did you see... Oh, you didn't get to see the Max Holloway fight.
Against the Korean Zombie?
Yeah.
No.
Did you see the highlight?
I got back to... No, I didn't even see that. So I got back to... We talked about it. I was like, when I get back to work, I'll put it on my phone at least and like try to see it. And like... I was like, oh, perfect. I'll see the main event because it looked like they were pitching to the main event.
Yeah.
But what they were doing was showing highlights of Korean Zombie's career. And I didn't realize, like when you said somebody else had retired, I didn't even realize who you were talking about. So I was like, oh, that's what happened? So no, I didn't see any of it.
Damn it. That was crazy because Zombie came out and he's like, fuck it. I'm going all in. Kill or be killed. And he got knocked the fuck out. Dude, like he got a hit with like an overhand and he split his fucking forehead open, bro. Like, I haven't seen that in a while. Especially from a small guy like Holloway. He fucking opened him up.
How long has Holloway been around? I feel like Holloway's been around forever.
No, he has been around for a while.
He has been, right?
I think he's like 35, 36 too, man. He's getting up there in age.
How about your boy Connor? It's official. They're fighting in December.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Who's he fighting?
Chandler? He's the other coach, right? Yeah, I haven't watched I haven't watched the Ultimate Fighter all the season. Yeah,
it's about fucking time, bro.
December 12th or 16th or something like that.
He looks like a juiced up fucking steroid.
I know
that neck and face is just like.
But I really think I love Connor, but I think
me too.
I think his days are beyond him now. I think
I will say though,
he's
man,
a celebrity
I would love for him to come back and just like knock him out because I don't like this dude at all, bro. I don't like him at all. He comes out there acting like he's a fucking bull out of a fucking pet shop or whatever.
Bull in a China shop?
Bull in what? Yeah, bull in a China shop.
I don't know what a bull's going to be doing in a pet shop. But
yeah, well, bulls, they're everywhere, Yeah. But I don't like him. His personality, even though he's like a nice guy, and he talks a lot of shit, even more so, more annoying than McGregor. Because McGregor, he's just like hyping shit up. This guy, you can tell he's just like a natural, just shit talker.
Good dickhead.
Yeah. I'd love to see him lose.
Yeah, Connor is the promotion machine, but I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I honestly don't know how much he wants it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's a celebrity now.
Yeah. You saw the fight where the guy from his team actually won it, right? The fight before with the... Who was fighting before that we saw? What was the main card? Yeah, the O'Malley fight.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the kid that he typically wears glasses, and he fucking went to war with that guy. Actually, very.
Oh, that's right. One of the fights was from the Ultimate Fighter, right?
Yeah, there was two of them. I think.
Oh, was it?
They were both
I remember the one. I don't remember the other one.
Very good, bro. Not for nothing, bro. UFC is fucking knocking it out the park, bro. It's like nonstop. And I keep saying this. As much as I love boxing, they can't keep up right now with UFC.
Yeah, it's a shame because I used to love boxing, and I just can't. I can't watch boxing.
Every time I watch it,
there's something horrifying happens, like something stupid. Like this thing, you saw this whole thing with the low blow that wasn't a low blow. He hit him in the belt line. Did you see this whole thing?
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, UFC is every single weekend is an event, whether it's a pay-per-view or the ESPN Plus.
Yep. You know what I was watching, actually? It was actually pretty good. The Gypsy King, they have like a series on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good, man. It's kind of crazy, though, when you think about it. That motherfucker is literally bipolar as fuck. Like,
I can see that. I can see that.
Literally
He's
scary.
a little bit all over the place in interviews and stuff that I've seen, so it doesn't surprise me.
And, I mean, I kind of like that he brings light to, like, the mental health issues, but it just felt like even his wife is just constantly bringing that shit up over and over and over. Like, I just feels like they're beating on him, but he admits it himself, you know what I mean? He plays off of it, like, I'm fucking bipolar. One day I wake up like this, the next day I'm like that. But he has the mentality that reminds me of, like, Ric Flair. Where, like, he goes out there, once he's out there, like, no matter he's in a depressed mood, as long as he's around his fans, it's like it brings life to him, and he has to put on a show. So you can see that.
That type of lifestyle kills athletes, though, sometimes. So
Yeah, I agree.
Flair, cheated death a few times.
Yeah, no shit. He was on I was watching some show, and I've been watching this shit lately, that they do, like, memorabilia sales, like auction type shit online. There's a series of that shit on Netflix as well, and Ric Flair came on to authenticate one of his robes that they were going to auction off.
Oh, I figured it was going to be him trying to sell stuff, because that would not surprise me either.
And no, he's like, oh, let me know when the auction's going. I might buy it back myself. And he was kicking it to the female worker that's there, like, the whole time. He's like,
of course.
They were like, he's a little bit of womanizer. Just keep that in mind. She's like, oh yeah, he was aggressive. He was like giving out his number on live TV and shit. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
Dude's a maniac. He almost got himself canceled with that shit when a story came out of him helicoptering his dick against a fucking stewardess on a plane from like 30 years ago, and people came for him. But he doesn't care. He just keeps going.
You know what it is, man? He's like one of those old guys, They're like, I can get away with this. It's no big deal. It's still the same shit, no?
Well, and look, he's gotten away with it, so I guess there's something to be said. Yeah,
no shit. Do you hear my dog snoring in the background? He was like...
You know what's weird? I put my ear to my microphone.
But yeah, that'll work. I mean, just put the volume up on your headset.
Yeah. No, I don't hear.
I quietly finished this off. Okay. It was not very bad. Still a little tardy, like a little fucking tardy ass little beer, but it's actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Little thirst quenching.
You're using the word little far too much, right? Because it is not little anything. It is heavily tarred, heavily.
I'm telling you, it does taste like those that fake lemon juice that they throw in fucking that real lemon is called, I think, right?
No, I don't know lemon. Lime for sure. I don't know about lemon.
That's what I meant, lime. but it's like that fake.
You're talking about the thing that looks like a lime? It's like a plastic bottle that looks like a lime. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I can see that.
It tastes just like lemon juice. No, it doesn't. Because it tastes like lemon with a shitload of salt in it. That's exactly what it tastes like. Oof. Delicious.
Oh.
That's that black lava sea salt, baby.
That's that Gose mixing with the IPA and the Kraft mac and cheese all coming back.
Fuck. You all right, bud? You gonna be okay?
Ooh.
Luckily, this is our last beer.
Thank the fucking
You made
Lord
it,
above.
Doug. You fucking made it.
Well, since it's our last one, Frank, let's recap here. If I can, let me compose myself. So we came out of the gate with the Long Shadows Pre-Prohibition Lager. We dove over to the wash, which is what I need to do right now. Is go wash my mouth out.
Yeah, your mouth.
Wash was the Grisette. Then we went to Glint, which was the IPA. And then we finished up here with Burn Out the Limelight. Gose with lime, coriander, and black lava sea salt. I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit of a moot point, Frank, but what do you think's the favorite? What's the best?
I mean, I'll rate it first. I'll give this one a 3.75.
Oh, we didn't do that. Whoops. Amateur hour.
3.75. But I think it's pretty easy to say it's going to be Glint for me.
Yeah, so for the Burn Out the Limelight, I'm actually going to go 3.5. I didn't like it as much as you, and it's fucking really like it. I feel like it's almost giving me a headache. It's like sucking everything out of my head.
No, you don't. It didn't give you that Fruit Loopy taste that you wanted.
No, it smell. No? It was all smell, not taste.
Okay.
I'm also going to go with Glint as my favorite beer of the night, which was not at all a surprise. Glint IPA, the big winner here tonight.
It was a glint of happiness.
That said, I definitely want to go by there and try some other beers because 3 of the 4 were easily drinkable again. I didn't really love the first one, Long Shadow.
No.
But I would definitely have Wash again. I would have Glint again. And this Burn Out the Limelight, I would have it again as like a flight. It's a flight pour for me, Frank.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that first one's definitely like one of those, how do you say, fuck. Give me a second.
Oh, you say it just like that. You say, fuck.
Fuck, I'm like, I need water actually. Like,
yeah, huh? See what happened? That fucking Gose is coming back on you. Suck that baby bottle. Suck that baby dick right there, you fucking weirdo.
It just was. It didn't fit in there. It's just like one of those beers I just kind of like. Oh, let me just put a cheap beer together in there to add to our repertoire. It was weird.
Well, like it also could be like the let me get a beer that's gonna have a mass appeal. You know.
Mass appeal.
What do you guys have that's like, I don't know, like a light beer? Oh, here, you can have this one, you know?
Yeah. Or you give them the Grisette.
Well, as the third taste tester in this equation pointed out, she was not a fan of the Grisette, as Mrs. Frank did not like the Grisette as much as the first beer, right? So,
well, you know, the problem with her is that her taste buds suck, so don't take anything.
You know, as they say in my business, Frank, there's an ass for every seat. So, you know, there's a flavor for everybody.
That's very true, very true. But their taste buds suck. And that was great.
So let's wrap up on that. Let's wrap up on your wife's taste buds suck. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. So, yes, Frank, let's get the fuck out of here.
Don't post this on the IG.
No, of course not. It's going up right now.
He's going to be like, quick clip. Nina's taste buds suck.
Click. Hey, Nina, I don't want to be that guy, but do you see what Frank said about you? Anyway, we are the Girls of Booze. Follow us everywhere you find us on social media, at Girls of Booze on Instagram, at Booze Girls on Twitter, at Booze Girls on Facebook. WGOB Network, everywhere you get your favorite podcasts, at WGOB Network on Instagram, at WGOB Network, everywhere you get your favorite podcasts. Also, at WGOB Network on YouTube. You're watching or listening to us on one of those 2 things now, so you already know. At Platino for Life. I never know which side you're going to show up on. At Doug GOB. What else? Anything else?
Hopped Up Network?
I said the Hopped Up Network, you fucker.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry.
I am definitely going to throw up on myself. Should we do it here or no?
Yeah, do it. That'll be great footage. Check us out on OnlyFans.
No, don't do that.
Beers on Cocks.
There's probably a market for that, Frank.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably make a little bit of money with that.
We'll start it up.
It's a retirement plan.
Chill.
Who's beers and who's cocks? All right, anyway. That's it. We're going to get the fuck out of here. We are us. You are you. We are out of here. See ya.
Peace. Hablamos.